Hello and welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer and I am here to do a mid-month energy update for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. This is a general twin flame soulmate love reading for the mid-month of July. Before I even start, I want to extend an apology to my fire signs. Those three signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, are the three signs that I was unable to do the first set of readings. I do these readings in between my day job. I work during the day, so I do these readings in between. But with all of the planetary activity, with the solar eclipse, with Mercury retrograde, my energy literally has been depleted. I've been feeling very tired. I've been feeling very off. I'm a highly intuitive empath. So these energies, these environmental energies, stuff going on, just energy in general, it can really affect me, and I needed to recharge and refuel, and so I apologize, and I'm hoping that something like this doesn't happen again. So again, this is a general twin flame soulmate love reading for the zodiac sign Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. All cross watchers are welcome. And please know that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with every Aries out there. And also remember that energy is fluid. It ebbs, it flows, it changes, it shifts. And due to that, for those cross-watching, if you feel that the energy for your twin flame or soulmate or whatever sacred connection you are in, if you feel that that energy fits you better than the energy for Aries, excuse me, let me flip that around. If you are a cross-watcher, oh my goodness, if you are a cross-watcher and you feel that the energy coming from the Aries, then flip the script. It goes the other way. So Aries, if you feel that the energy coming from your twin flame soulmate fits better, then you flip the script. That's kind of really what it is that I wanted to say. So the way I do this, if you are new to the channel, I welcome you. Thank you so much. And I really want to thank all of the subscribers, all viewers, all people that happen to come across and listen to my readings. I have a deep passion for reading cards, and that is the whole reason why I opened this channel. And I love reading cards for twin flame, soulmate, sacred connections. That is what I love to do. So what it is that I start off with my Moonology Oracle card deck, and I pre-shuffled. And there were 3 cards, and then I pulled 1 card from the bottom of the deck, which is the main message, and that is what it is that I start out with, and then I move into the tarot. So the first message, which I feel is like the main energy or the main message, is the full moon in Scorpio. We are coming up to a full moon, but this solar eclipse, new moon in Cancer, has really knocked people for a loop. And with all of the planets that are in retrograde, there's like a complete karmic sweep going on. There's a lot of shedding the old to bring in the new, and purging and all of that stuff. So this full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. So Aries, exactly what the message states. If you have been feeling this heavy, intense energy, and also that it's Mercury's in retrograde. So if you've noticed that feelings, emotions, wounds, people, anything kind of revisiting or coming back, that's retro. So just release this. The reason why these people, places, and things make a return is to give us the opportunity It's like almost like a second chance to let things go, let things die away that need to die away once and for all. Anything that does not align with our highest good and our life needs to go. So keep shedding that negativity. Continue to let go, because full moon is all about completion and surrendering and letting go. And so the next message comes with the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. I've been in personal readings, this card has been coming up repeatedly. We're heading towards closer to the Lion's Gate. This is the sign of Leo. New moon energy is all about putting your intentions out there. It's about expansion and new beginnings, new chapters. But confidence is your key to success. As you are releasing negativity, make sure that you are coming from a place of integrity. Make sure this, the card itself, the lion with the yellow, this screams solar plexus, our power center, our self-confidence, our self-esteem. I feel that some of these energies and these situations, especially if you are on a twin flame journey, this can really test us, test our confidence. Being confident in who you are, being confident in your journey. Just that is the key. That is the key, is to hold your own. Tap into that solar plexus energy. Tap into that strength. Tap into that confidence. Because the next card is the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. So what it is that I'm feeling is that this confidence being your key to success as you're shedding this negativity, I'm sensing that there's a situation with your twin, with your soulmate, your soul connection, that it's going to be you, Aries, that is going to be having to be bold and making the first move, whether that is contact, if you are in little to no communication, or in separation, if you are a twin. It's being bold and making the first move. This can also represent if you are in a twin flame dynamic and there's been separation, that your person, your twin, might be bold by making the first move and messaging you in some way or contacting you in some way. And it does something, that message also comes out in the tarot. And so the last message I feel is just a continuation of the releasing negativity. This is the waning moon. The waning moon is going inwards, and is what is it that you need to release? So it just said, in the very first message, releasing negativity. So if the energy, if what the energy that I'm picking up is true, and your twin, after however long in separation, is bold in making the first move, be very mindful and confident in how it is that you're feeling, Aries. And it could be bringing up things that continue to need to be released, whether that is wounds, such as wounds of abandonment and rejection, or shame, or whatever those things are. These two, I believe, are just main messages for you, Aries, is to continue to release the negativity and just keep releasing. When you surrender, or when you think you've surrendered, surrender more. When you think you've released enough, release some more. I don't remember, I think that's a Gabrielle Bernstein quote, but it sticks in my mind every time I see these cards. So now I'm going to be getting into the tarot. And the first set of cards, what are the energies that are surrounding your twin or soulmate, sacred connection, at this moment in time? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What's on their mind? What's in their heart? And so the first two cards to come up is the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion. There's communication again. This is fast-moving information. This is about communication. Your twin is in this Queen of Wands energy. It is not gender specific, so it can be male or female. But this Queen of Wands energy is fiery. It is passionate. It is creative. They are feeling and thinking. They're in their heart and in their mind. They have this very strong and passionate and fiery. I see and feel a lot of sexual energy, which is our creation energy. The wands represent creativity, passion. It also represents action and movement. So what it is that I am sensing is just like what I mentioned with be bold and make the first move. Aries, your twin, your sacred connection, I feel really wants to passionately communicate with you. That is the feeling. That is what it is that I sense when I'm looking at these two cards. At the same time, there is Five of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. What I feel from these two cards, the Five of Cups, there is also, besides feeling very passionate and wanting to passionately communicate with you, Aries, what it is that I pick up from these two cards is that your person, there's a sense of sadness and regret, the Seven of Pentacles, because they know that they have made you wait. But what it is that I see is that your person, although there's been it's in separation, there's been this waiting period. And the Seven of Pentacles, this is an earth energy. This is a Pentacles. So it's a slow-moving energy, but there is still movement. And when you come to the Seven of Pentacles, it's when we take a step back and we reassess to see what we have already grown, what seeds have come to fruition so far. And so then we take a step back and just kind of reassess. And I feel that this is something that your twin has been doing and is doing. But this sadness, what it is that I feel is that they know that that you've been waiting, not that you've been pining away and waiting. I don't mean it in a negative way, but it's just a sense of sadness and kind of focusing too much on, focusing too much on what has transpired, what has happened. And there's also a sense of with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands, there is a sense that they want to passionately communicate and they're feeling all this passion towards you, Aries. I feel that the Five of Cups also, there's a feeling that if they were to communicate, that you're not going to want to accept the communication, that you'll turn them away, that they've missed an opportunity because they have caused you to wait so long. And so the next two cards to come out, they're two major arcanas, and this just almost reiterates the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. That in their heart and in their mind, the Hierophant, I do feel that for some, there's a lot of union energy out there. For a small select, I get, that you could be getting married to your twin, soulmate, sacred connection. But what it is that I see more than anything else is that your person, your twin, is very much aware that this is a very deeply holy and spiritual and sacred connection, because that is also what the Hierophant stands for. It is considered the marriage card. It's known to be all about conformity, most likely or most often religious religion and religious conformity, but it also represents, moving away from that conformity and really looking into what is holy and sacred. And so your person, your twin, has been for a long time very much aware that this is a very holy and sacred connection. And the last card to come up is the High Priestess. So they see you as the High Priestess. Again, it's not gender specific. It can be male or female, and anyone that embodies the Empress energy, growth, fertility, abundance, prosperity, transformation. They know this. They see you as this. And they are very much aware of this connection and how holy and sacred it is. And they want to, they're feeling all this passion and they want to communicate this with you. But at the same time, there is a feeling of sadness that you might reject them because of waiting for so long. And so now, Aries, the cards for you, the energy that it is that I sense with you, Aries, I get the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Immediately, what it is that I pick up right away with the 6 of Cups, yes, it is nostalgia. It's about nostalgia and being nostalgic. And Aries, I definitely feel very strongly that you think back about your twin, that they're on your mind all the time. But also what I immediately felt when I saw these two cards together, which I feel that this could possibly be part of the reason why your person might think that they would be rejected, because the 7 of Swords, what it is that I feel, so the 7 of Swords most of the time depicts shady, deceptive behavior, some shady stuff going on. And what it is that I see when I see this card, knowing that there could be, in the past with your twin, with this connection, Aries, that there was maybe some shady, deceptive behavior. And what it is that I feel in regards to your energy, Aries, when I see the 7 of Swords, is that you have, in a sense, gathered all the, quote, weapons, so you can no longer be hurt by these, quote, weapons, whatever that situation was, whatever this shady or deceptive behavior was. You had gathered all the weapons, so you can no longer be hurt by them. And by doing that, you had grown a lot smarter than what the challenge or the situation you were in or are in. It could be in the most recent past, or happening now, or might be coming towards you. But I thought, with the way I feel that this is something that had already happened, or you just came out of, and what it triggered is that because the 6 of Cups, aside from nostalgia, this is about children, so this could have triggered these childhood wounds. There could be past life healing involved, but I sense more that this, whatever this situation was, Aries, is that it triggered these wounds, or reopened wounds that you probably might have thought were healed. And given that, the next two cards to come up, Aries, is the Judgment card and the 7 of Wands. So the Judgment card, with the situation that I just explained about the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, due to the situation that was either, deceptive and shady, it either reopened, or you have revisited or has opened wounds of childhood wounds. And this Judgment card, the horn has been blown, and I know that a lot of readers say that is also what it is that I see. The angel is blowing the horn, and that with everything that I just explained with this situation, what this Judgment card is telling me or speaking to me is that your higher self has been reawakened, and those parts of you that have felt lost or broken or even forsaken for that matter, especially after a period of loss or letting go, or just like I explained, it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. There's a new chapter in your journey that has opened up, a new chapter in this twin flame journey for you, something that has broken you open, even though it might be or has been painful. The seven of wands, what this is that now that this has been open and the horn has been blown and there is a reawakening, a renewal. The Seven of Wands, this is a message to you, Aries, is to stand your ground and not to give in to what, quote, the outside may want or feel that you need to do and or be. That is the message that I was just guided to share. So there's a lot. The energy that I'm feeling from these two cards is it's strong. It's a strong feeling, and I feel it literally in the solar plexus. And in this situation that you had needed to, this new chapter, this new level, Four of Cups and Eight of Cups. So there's quite a few cups here. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be. But the Four of Cups to the Eight of Cups, this is a reminder. Aries, is not to focus on the past or what may have happened to you, because what that does is it leaves you stagnant from moving forward. And we just got the Judgment card. So this is like a phoenix from the rock. This is like a phoenix. Oh my God, a phoenix rising from the ashes. Four of Cups. So don't focus on the past. Eight of Cups, because of the situation that had happened. You needed to step away. Not only did you need to step away, and it's not that you stepped away from this twin flame journey or connection, you just stepped away and into your soul. That is another interpretation that I see with this Eight of Cups. It is about walking away from all people, places, and things that do not align with our highest good, but it's also walking towards your soul, listening to that soul voice. It almost has an air of the Hermit card, because when you see the woman in the card, she's walking out of the water and towards the moonlight, which is the shadow, which is getting into soul work, shadow work. And so this is a reminder, as you are working through this or have been working through it, don't focus on the past, because what we focus on will expand. And so finally, I see that the last few messages, in so to speak, they either can be obstacles or they can be like an outcome. And what it is that I see is more of an outcome by the cards that came out. Given everything that I've just shared with you with your twins energy about wanting to passionately communicate, but feeling that there could have been, a missed opportunity now because they've been taking their time, but they know how holy and sacred you are and this connection is. Ten of Wands, the both of you are putting down the burdens. It's putting the burdens down and away once and for all. Six of Swords, again, it's just another dropping the weapons and surrendering and walking away and walking towards calmer waters, peace, inner peace. And when this happens, or as this is happening, and you know your situation, so apply it as you see that it resonates. With all of this going on, with all of the work, the Fool, taking that leap of faith, a brand new beginning, a brand new level has opened up on your twin flame journey, and this is also your twin. The energy that I'm feeling wants to take this leap of faith, and the Four of Wands. So this is the 1111 card. Happiness, harmony, celebration, commitment. It's also about a grounded foundation, a strong structure and a strong foundation. That's what the Four of Wands represents. So this is what I see, Aries, as more of an outcome. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen by the end of July. This is, energy. Time is an illusion. Everything is being divinely orchestrated and guided, and it's, divine timing is at play. But as long as the work is being done, and this is what it is that I feel very strongly, that both of you are putting down the burdens, dropping the weapons and moving to peace and harmony and calmer waters. Although there was a situation that had some deception and shady behavior, I feel based on these cards and what it is my guides are telling me, that this is being resolved or has been resolved, and it allows you to start on a brand new, clean slate, 0 point journey. And your Four of Wands, the 1111 card. So Aries, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if it resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell for you to be updated on new videos that I do post regularly. And if you would like to book a personal reading to get more in depth with your situation, all that information can be found in my About Me tab on my channel or in the description box below. And until next time, I wish you so much love and so much peace. Bye.